This week we are talking about the top 9 style mistakes you can leave behind in 2022. It's a fresh year, we're looking for a fresh start, and these are 9 things that I see women do all the time that we don't need to be doing anymore. Let's start with number 1. Hi, future me here in the editing process. I've just discovered that I leaned back in the chair after mistake number 5 and shut my mic off. So the last 4 mistakes are silent, which means I'm gonna have to re-record them. So rather than re-record them and make you wait for this video, I'm going to do this one just through 5, and part 2 will come out later to round it out and make all 9 mistakes you can leave behind in 2022. So until then, back to current me. The first mistake I see women make is not knowing your best colors, which means, yes, getting your colors analyzed. While this isn't something you can generally do for free, I highly recommend you hire an expert to analyze you for this. And I got the hookup. If you need me, see the description below for that. It's one of those things that really is an excellent baby step towards developing your signature style. If you're not sure where to start or what to do, this is one that you can not even do. All you have to do is pay for the service and it's done. It's a great way to liven up your look, and your look, by your look I mean your skin tone, your coloring. If you're wearing the right colors, it really enhances the way that you look, your features. You look more alive and awake. If you've ever had any of those days where you didn't do anything special and people are like, "Oh, you look great today. What did you do?" And you're like, "I don't know what everybody is talking about. I did nothing but throw on this old sweatshirt," which I have done. I have this cowl neck hoodie that is actually, it's about this shade of pink, and every time I wear it, people are like, "Oh, you look so great today. What did you do differently?" And I'm always like, I don't know. Well, now, since I've had my colors analyzed, that was before. Now that I've had my colors analyzed, I understand it's because that pink is one of my best colors, and it's enhancing my overall coloring and facial features, making me look more awake and alive versus something that washes me out like brown. I do not look good in brown. I don't wear brown anymore, and orange. I owned one orange top and never wore it. I thought it was a good idea, and every time I put it on, I couldn't figure out why I hated it. Turns out orange is not one of my best colors, which I now know after being analyzed. So if you have those days where you go out and people are like, "Wow, you look really tired today. Did you sleep badly last night? Is everything all right?" And you're like, "Man, I'm fine. I feel great today." You even put in extra effort into your outfit, and they're still like, "Hey, you look kind of tired. Are you okay?" It's probably not one of your best colors. So that's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is a bad attitude. Now, I've recorded a podcast episode all about this, so if you're not subscribed to the podcast, I'll leave a link below and you can catch that when it comes out on Monday. Excuse me. The basic gist of what I talk about in this episode is that you think you can, and if you think you can't, you can't. And it's all about your attitude. So to sum up what I said in this episode is, think about the little engine that could, which I also use this example in the episode of the podcast. It's told, "Well, I don't think you can, you can't make it up that hill, it's too steep." And the little engine is, like, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can." What happens? It does it. So if you are allowing defeating attitudes of societal expectations like, "I'm not skinny enough," or "I'm too short," "I'm too this," or "not enough this," then yes, you are letting a poor attitude, a bad attitude, defeat you and your intentions on creating the best style for you. All right, number 3, shopping without a list. So have you ever gone to the grocery store and you just need a couple of things and you walk out after and have spent $100 or more after you only wanted like milk and eggs and you've got a cart full of food and you're like, how did this happen? Same thing happens when you go shopping for clothes without a list, without a plan. You leave with all these things that may work, may not work. You might love them, you might not love them. You aren't really sure because it's not exactly what you had in mind to look for. So when you go into a store, stores are specifically designed to get you to buy everything that's pushed at you. If you can see it, it's not, an obvious decor item where it's just there as a part of the display. It is there for you to buy. They want you to buy it, and they want you to buy the whole thing. They don't want you to just buy one piece. If you're looking at a mannequin, they want you to buy the entire outfit. And this is what happens when you go in without a list. You fall prey to, the shiny lights and the clean interiors and the funky music. It puts you in a good mood. All of these aspects are specifically researched and implemented by retail teams to create an environment that makes you want to buy things. So if you find yourself going into stores just because you're bored and then you leave with things that you don't really like and then you never take them back, because who takes things back on time when you have a time limit for return policies, right? You're stuck with it then. And now you've got too many things that you don't really like. Or if you're looking for something specific, say you need an outfit for an occasion and you don't have a list of exactly what you want to look for, you go in and leave with nothing because it's too overwhelming. There's too many options, too many displays and mannequins, and then you get confused and you see the trends and you think, oh, maybe I should be buying something trendy. It's so easy to get distracted and lose your way when it comes to shopping in a store. So this is a huge mistake. Additionally, with stores, those mannequin looks hurt you in another way. I did a video about this. Actually, I'll link that one. I think I can link that in title cards here, as long as I remember. Otherwise, I'll leave a description in the link. Link in the description. And when you buy these whole outfits, it robs you of your creativity. So I'm not going to go too deep into that because, like I said, there's a whole episode. You can go watch and learn all about that. But it keeps you from being able to feel like you have the creative juices to mix and match your own clothes and create outfits, which is one of the top complaints I hear from clients, is that they don't know how to put outfits together. So, but actually, that ties into another point later on. So we're going to come back to that point. Mistake number 4. An unorganized closet. So the brain is a peculiar biological computer, shall we say, in that it likes to have things categorized and take stock of literally everything in your environment. So in my office right now, I'm looking around. My office serves a little bit of a dual purpose. I have an art station over there. I like to paint. I have my bookshelf over here. I have my desk and my file cabinet over here, and then just some open space in here, because who doesn't love a good open space, right? My brain, oh, and the baby, if you can hear her on the floor there. My brain, when I walked into this room, scanned the entire space and took stock of what is in front of me, and then decided whether or not it's something that I need to acknowledge right now. Is it something that's relevant to whatever I'm doing? If it's not relevant, then it counts it out. But every time it scans something, it has to make another decision, and that all takes away from the overall computing power that your brain has. So if you've ever had an old laptop or computer that's running really, really slow, and you do that Control-Alt-Delete thing to see what's taking up all of the bandwidth from your computer and why is it running so slow, what's eating up the juice, and then you see there's, some programs that you haven't closed that are running in the background eating up all the juice, and then you close them and everything runs fine. That's what organizing and cleaning your closet does. It allows your brain to focus on that one specific thing that you're looking for. Say you need to choose a top for the day for your outfit. If all your tops are together, then your brain knows I can go to this section here. These are my tops. This is where I need to make my choice from, rather than thumbing through piece by piece by piece in your closet and wondering, okay, where are my tops? No, this is not the top I'm looking for. Oh, is that it back there? No, that's not it. So organizing your closet, I like to organize by item and then by color, and within each of those by sleeve length. So there are some various ways in which you can do that. And maybe I'll do a video upcoming about that. Comment below if that's something you would like to see. Having that disorganized space allows your brain to succumb to other forms of disorganization, and it contributes to leaving you feeling frazzled for the day when you're getting dressed. Additionally, when you take the time to organize all of your pieces by item, by color, by sleeve length, like I said, there are various ways you can do that. It allows you to implement a pre-planning system, which is another thing that I teach. Actually, I have a whole freebie for that. It's a whole worksheet you can fill out to plan all your outfits in a week. It takes about 10 minutes to fill out. So 7 full outfits in 10 minutes, pretty incredible. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. You can then implement this planning system and save yourself a boatload of time throughout the week. It also saves you time when you're doing laundry because it's easier to put things away. You know exactly where they go in the closet, and you don't have to take time to, figure it out as you're putting it away. It's tops are here, boom. Bottoms are here, done. Couple of dresses, in you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Now let's talk about, what number is this? Number 5. Number 5. Poor fit. Wearing things that don't fit properly. First, let me say that poor fit doesn't necessarily mean weight, although it does also mean your weight. Now, let me explain that. We like to cling to a smaller number on our tag because it makes us feel like we're more accomplished. That's what society pushes on us. Oh, excuse me. I have a baby who needs a nap. We'll be right back. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, number 5. Number 5 is, let's see, what did I say? Poor fit, weight, the smaller size. Yes, that's where we were. So we cling to these smaller size numbers because society pushes on us the fact that a smaller size number is more acceptable, meaning that you're more accomplished. Therefore, you are worth more to society if you wear a smaller number in your tag, if the clothes you're wearing have a smaller size. Okay. Hi, future me again. So I'm just here to finish off the video, as that's where the footage with sound ends. So those have been the top 5. I'll do a brief recap in part 2 of this episode, video, whatever you want to call it. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that little notification bell so that you don't miss part 2. And be sure to check the description for the links to all those things that I mentioned. And until part 2, mind your style. Bye.